you want to send me a text, AlanCoxShow.com. Watch live there. We got Shaquifa McLeod helping out back in the video department. Appreciate it a great deal. You get a new episode of the Poundcake podcast tomorrow. He's going to be doing a deep dive on that Adam Levine thing. And when's the next episode of the Bill Squire show drop?
We're going to record it live tonight. So it'll be broadcast live on my YouTube channel, and then it'll come out Thursday. But you can watch live. My buddy Raj Suresh is going to come by. He's going to talk about some of the projects he's been working on. He filmed a special a few months ago. He's going to give some updates on that. And then he also has a lot to say about Corn Kid. He's very mad at Corn Kid.
He's mad at Corn Kid.
Not at Corn Kid. He's mad about a lot of the stuff going on with Corn Kid. So he's got a lot of opinions. He's mad at the
exploitation of Corn Kid.
I think so, but I think he also does kind of dislike the kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't dislike the kid. It seemed contrived. I didn't want to be cynical about it because, but no one's that excited about Corn. No one that age, A, thought Corn was fake, and B, is that excited about Corn. But then what do I know, right?
But he's also
Kids
just
get excited about
a
little kid.
And also, I don't know if he's got the greatest grasp on the English language. So when he says, I didn't believe it was a real thing, I don't think that's exactly what he meant.
I'm sorry. As we're talking about this, I went to go type in my Gmail to log in, and I typed in corn.com.
Corn.com. And what comes up at corn.com? Hopefully not pictures of feet.
No, let's see. Corn.com.
That's
it's
bunyan.org.
Still loading.
Yeah.
It's for sale. You can purchase it if you'd like.
There you go. Your Guardians are in Chicago tonight to play my White Sox. 8:10 is your first pitch at Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the first of 3. All 3 night games. So that'll happen tonight here on WMMS, your FM flagship for Cleveland Guardians baseball, and on the iHeartRadio app. And then they'll head down to Texas to play Sammy Sosa and the Rangers. And then they'll come back home for the last 8 games. Big run back here at home. Starts the 27th with the Tampa Rays, and then they'll end the regular season with a 6-game series against Kansas City Royals. October 5 is your last regular season game, placing it squarely 2 weeks from tomorrow. So still a lot of baseball to be played at the great city of Cleveland, Ohio, and elsewhere. But Guardians, White Sox tonight. Guardians sitting firmly atop the division. Every day they'll post what their magic number is. It was 13 yesterday. I didn't really pay attention to it today, but they have a magic number. There's a guy, we spent a lot of time on this show. Not a lot of time, not an inordinate amount of time, but I mean, anecdotally because of Mary's foot pick side hustle. And people who are supplementing their income with unorthodox, to some people, an unorthodox way to make money. And sometimes that falls on people in broadcasting. And this guy in New York who works for New York One, which I think is like a local cable channel, but it's broadcast, it's part of the Spectrum network, I think, and it's broadcast all throughout New York. It's a well-known, it's a local affiliate. So this guy's not in Des Moines, Iowa or something. He's in New York. He's a young guy. And he's still trying to stack some cheddar by putting in time on an adult cam website. And he didn't talk about this publicly, obviously, but people found out and they fired him. He was a public figure. He's on television in the biggest media market in the country. But he said, I secretly appeared on an adult cam website. And on this site, I acted out my compulsive behaviors. So he's kind of kicking himself over this too. By performing on camera for other men. It was 100% consensual. I didn't read that far in. He wasn't paid for this.
Oh.
So he
love of
was
the game, man.
Love of the game. For the love of the gay. He said it was absurd of me to think I could keep this private. Oh, well, then this guy's a dope. I thought he was making some money. And my thought was, even in New York, this is how little some people are getting paid. It is very expensive to live there.
And this
but
is
it's
how
not
horny he was.
This is how horny he was. His employer found out, he was suspended and then terminated.
And Poundcake makes way less than this guy, and he knows better. He knows not to walk that path.
He won't show anything from the neck up.
Well, I have tattoos. I can't even lie.
He won't even show his tattoos.
He showed them to us.
Well, we've seen him, but I mean, he could do this and obscure his tattoos.
Man, I don't know, man.
Pixelate them.
Once I get skinny, I might be showing a little more. Some side cap or something.
See, that's the real answer.
That's what's keeping him from it.
Yes.
It always has been.
And he had, no, not always, because he's been skinny.
But the thing is, as narcissistic and conceited as this sounds, I always knew from a very young age that I would be in some realm of entertainment. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, but I didn't like the idea of me sending naked pictures to someone, and I'm petty. I know I know my attitude. I know I'm petty. I know I piss a lot of people off. I don't want someone, even if it is illegal or whatever, I don't want someone having that to hang over my head.
That's not even petty. That's smart.
But I just knew. So I've never sent them any guy that I would remotely want to have sex with or anything. I'm like, come see it in person. That was my always go-to line. I'm like, listen, in college it's not my thing. I don't send D pics. Now that I'm a professional, I'm like, listen, I don't do that because of my job. Not that I would get fired for it. I probably could, play the gay card and, oh my God, I can't believe this. But I just don't want to.
Play the gay card.
I'm gay. Listen, I never have any fun. I just wanted a nigga video.
Yeah, you know how gay guys never have any fun?
Just the least fun group.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what sucks for this guy, though, is you have to post that whole, I apologize to my employers. I'd be like, Lates, I'm sorry for the humiliation I caused you. They don't care.
I'm not.
There's a
This
line
is good press for them.
Yes, this is
Nobody knew about that stupid channel.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. When I read this, I looked for the link.
Spectrum, what?
I said, I'm not going to lie. When I read this, because I saw this on TMZ, I looked for the link. I'm like, he's cute. I want to see if I can find him.
He'll get another gig because it just looks like they fired him for being gay, which is not what it is. I'm sure he violated some clause in his contract.
I'm sure there is. And what I told you about news is they had those people sealed up tight.
He filed the lawsuit trying to find the identity of whoever sent the images to his boss.
Why?
They sent it to his employer and mother.
Ooh, that's not funny.
He's been there and this was, listen, he's only been there since 2017. So that was his big come up. He used to be in Syracuse, right? So you're in the state of the #1 media market. Everybody there, wants to get to New York. And so it's not like the guy was there for 20 years. He's a young guy. He'll get a new gig. Another guy who's going to need a new gig, I'd like to introduce you to a guy named Vic Faust, which is, I don't know if it's his real name. Bill sent me this last night. And I think by now people are at least
this is especially
vaguely aware of it.
Amongst the radio people, it's getting passed around a lot. There's an Instagram account I follow that was pretty on the scene with this and was happy to call this guy out and post the audio and things like that. Yeah,
this guy seems like this is a guy named Vic Faust who was doing a morning show probably up until yesterday.
I believe he was taken off this morning.
There you go. He's a St. Louis native. Now, I remember this guy being on Detroit television when I was doing mornings in Detroit. I was on in St. Louis a long time ago too, but he wasn't there then. He was bouncing around trying to get back to St. Louis. So he's from St. Louis. So he's back home doing a show. But he was a weekend sports guy at the ABC affiliate in Detroit when I was on in Detroit. So I remember hearing the name. I don't remember hearing anything about him. But it sounds like a lot of people are agreeing that this guy's like a full-on douche nozzle. So this is a guy in St. Louis who's kind of got it made. He's an anchor at the local Fox affiliate, so he's on television, and he's hosting a morning show at a rock station. I assume now he has lost both jobs.
I haven't seen that he lost the Fox
He will,
job.
though.
I'm sure
he will. Again, these are all jobs. There are people lined up to take them for less money.
It was not on the 5 p.m. newscast last night. So
Vic Faust This is his co-host recording him, by the way, when they're in a break. And he's berating her because he thought she made fun of him on the air. I guess he was screwing around with the computer and couldn't figure it out, and she was kind of ribbing him. And he didn't like it at all. So, granted, this is heavily, heavily bleeped. Not by me. I think they kind of over-edited it. But there was no way I was going to take the time to edit it myself.
Yeah, because he drops a lot of swear words and then calls her
see you next Tuesday, the whole bit.
a lot.
So, like, this isn't a break. He's yelling at his female co-host. And the whole time I'm thinking, how do you come back on the air? Listen, it's no secret that a lot of radio shows, people on radio shows, when the mics are off, can't stand each other. But when the mics are on, they have really good chemistry. We all get along, you know, but this guy's yelling.
Hopefully no audio leaks.
Huh? He's screaming. I'll just get into it here with you.
Listen, you're a fat nasty and you don't bring up on air when I have your back. You're a fat. I don't care if you're here or not.
Be like that, guys. Come on, man.
Serious? I let it go yesterday.
But like I said, I was on in St. Louis for a number of years. I've never even heard of this station before. A station called The Viper. And his show is called The Edge, I guess. And so he's the host of this morning show on The Viper and also a local TV anchor. And the co-host, so clearly this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
She was ready to record
You start recording a guy when you know what's going to...
But you called me stupid for the second time.
Who brought up the stupid subject?
It wasn't a stupid
you
subject.
You were making fun of me because I was dealing with the computer.
Chris was too. It wasn't just me.
No,
Chris
wasn't.
was. Yes, he said, oh my God, it's going to be here in 3 weeks.
He didn't say anything on air.
Yes, he did. Go back and listen. He was laughing when I did
You have a
it.
history of attacking me on air, and Chris
No, I don't. You have a history of attacking me on air. Are you kidding?
You and your big fat looking at don't come back.
Really? You're not my boss.
Well,
I come.
And I'll call you a every day.
Okay, good
You're
for you.
Fat, self-righteous.
That's me.
And every day that you come in this studio, I will call you what you are.
Oh.
Fat, nasty bitch. And the only reason you have this job is because of me.
Nick, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Wow.
I told Chris.
The only reason you have this job is because of me. How'd you like to hear that?
Whoa.
He's calling her fat and stupid and nasty, and wait till he gets into her being a mom.
This makes me really
it's still going?
Oh, this
It's
is
a
a 5-minute long
thing,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Keep going.
I chopped it down.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
5 times
I
about.
understand.
And by the way, I reported your nasty 5 times to Chris about what you do on this radio. You attack me
What have I done
constantly.
5 different times?
You've attacked me 4 or 5 times, and Chris said
I've
yes.
never attacked you.
Now, obviously, since she's recording, she's going to be super calm.
Oh,
and cool,
yeah,
you know.
obviously, yeah.
You've yelled at me twice, and this is the second time in break now.
The problem is that you think that whatever you do is right.
No, I don't.
Then
I will
then
totally
shut
own
your
it. You're
mouth.
literally
You
explaining
had no
yourself.
reason to bring up it to attack me on air yesterday, and you did.
I did not attack you. Grow the
It
up. Grow up.
You grow up, you fat.
Jesus Christ, this guy. Oh, boy.
Acting like an immature.
Really? Fucking, you started. And you always have
It's
to try to
bad
get the last
radio
word.
when you keep bringing
It's
up your
bad
computer.
radio when you don't even know radio.
Yes, I do.
You're a dumb.
Okay, I'm a dumb.
You don't even know the topics we talk about because you're
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
You think you're special because you went to Villa, but you're nothing.
Okay. I think you're talking about yourself.
Okay, you're trash.
Yeah, he tells her, you're all self-righteous because you went to Villa.
What is
that?
Villa?
It's a local high school. He's telling her she thinks
Oh,
she's hot
my
stuff because of where she went to
God.
high school. This guy's got a friggin' screw loose.
I thought it was
man.
like a college or something.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about
No,
like
they're all
Villanova.
locals, you know. Yeah.
Right. He's not talking about Villanova?
No.
You don't attack other people on air. Don't ever
You
do
do it
again.
all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Give me an example.
You tell Chris all the time.
Give me an example.
Yesterday, you
What?
made a comment about
was
how
my
it's
comment?
it's not the user, it's the owner.
No, who said that? No.
Yes, you did. Let's go
He
back and
said
listen
it
to the show.
me first, joking.
Yeah, so it was a joke. That's my
And that's
point.
what I said back
I
to
was
him.
joking too. Chill the out, dude.
No.
You seriously were
See, when he yells, he's joking.
Yeah.
When she yells,
Yep.
seriously were in your
Now
soul.
you're
You're in
yelling
your
at me
own
again?
head.
You're yelling at me now?
I'm the one yelling, Brendan, right? I'm the one yelling.
Brendan's like, leave me alone.
You're the producer just standing there.
Coming back, because this is my job and my boss.
And I'll rail your. If you ever try to do that on air again, I will do whatever I need to do.
Oh my God.
Grow up.
Your kids have a terrible mom. I feel sorry for them.
Your kids have a terrible mom, and I feel sorry for them,
Dude,
he
I would
says.
lay into that, dude. The next break we come back from. If you're like, all right, you're already going to threaten me anyway, watch what I'll do.
Wow.
I would have some goons pull up, boy.
Wow.
No, it's like the end of the show. This is like their last break. But still, I'm like, how do you come back from this?
Last thing I'll say, you had no reason to bring it back up today. There was no reason to bring it back up.
Yeah, he said Mensa, so I was like, oh
There was
yeah.
no-
Even
and
though he
guess
thinks
what?
I'm stupid.
No reason to bring it back up.
I can bring up
And
whatever
when I
I
pull your
want.
ass in front of
Me.
Chris, he
This
will
dude
say there was
is-
no reason for you to bring it back up.
Okay.
He's bipolar.
You've never admitted that
He's
you're
insecure.
wrong.
He's
because
very
you think that
insecure.
you're wrong. You gotta
Because
put
we
that
were
aside.
having fun
You
yesterday.
got 20 seconds. Just chill.
Okay.
This is them coming back from...
Yeah,
All
right.
right, and we're back. How do you...
And we say welcome back, 9:58. Thank you so much for joining us today. What an incredible show. Awesome time. Colonel Joe Adams was amazing. We appreciate him joining us. We're still efforting Mark Montavani. We'll be talking with the Lindenwood football coach this week as well. They host their first Division I football game this Saturday night. And who else? We'll see what else we can get done today. We appreciate it. We'll see you for Fox 2 News at 5 and 9 tonight. I'll wear gray and something tonight. I don't know exactly what it is. But anyway, we'll close out. Eric Johnson, Brendan Shanahan, Krista Cooper, and Vic Faust. Fox 2, thanks for having us in your homes today and on your radios. Have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
She's like,
Bye.
Bye. She's saying bye to him forever,
yeah.
too. Yeah.
That guy sucks. If you're going to yell at somebody like that, you better be amazing on the air.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
okay. He
I
throws
might wear gray.
he throws Fox 2 after his news or after his name every time.
Yeah.
That guy's bananas. So he clearly is going to lose both gigs. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, I believe, lose both gigs.
Could you imagine if he didn't? They're like, nah, we're sticking with this guy. He's our
She
guy.
shouldn't have been recording him.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened before
Well,
the
I want to
tape.
see what happened before
She
the recording.
did tease him pretty hard about not being able to work the computer. and
Which is
that's-
off limits.
Nah.
But you remember, we didn't talk about this, but you remember when we got jammed up with that.
Yeah.
Because rule 1 in radio is always assume there's a live mic in the studio. Might not be potted up, might whatever, right? Signals can go all kinds of places. Obviously, people who get busted like this are more prone to being recorded on someone's phone surreptitiously or whatever. But we had them come to us. I mean, this was a couple of months ago.
Really? I believe from the context of it, it was
Oh, it was yesterday,
Just
wasn't
yesterday.
it? Oh, it was yesterday. No, this has happened a couple times, I thought.
This is just the latest one.
Oh,
Yeah.
he sent me the
first
audio.
time was a few months ago.
Oh, this was embarrassing, boy. Okay, 35192 if you want to text, and we'll be back. Bill, I told you this the last break. If your video work gets any better, I don't even know what I'm going to do here.
Well, thank you very much. And I'll tell you what, I can't stop laughing at Ghost Bag. It makes me laugh too hard, and then I can't
Stop. No, Mary, listen, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, I'm so sorry about your dad.
Listen, man, I understand that you understand my grief, but if you keep coming at me with this empathetic view, I'm going to have to compliment you.
Bill, I can't even believe that we've kept the secret this long that her dad's not really dead. Oh, we got to go back. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Got a talking to.
Everybody likes Ghost Bag. Yeah, take that, suckers. You better not take me, Poundcake.
I don't like Ghost Bag.
Everybody loves Ghost Bag.
I don't.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
I don't. You're really annoying, Ghost Bag.
Well, that's true, but everybody likes me. Can you say the same?
No,
You can,
actually, I can't.
I saw what you did last night when you got home, little squeaky squeaky.
It doesn't squeak anymore.
What doesn't squeak?
The bed.
No, you do. I saw you squeaky squeaky.
Nasty.
Ghost Bag sees all.
All right, come on. Yeah, so, boy, I'll tell you what. How embarrassing for us.
Oh, yeah. That raw audio.
The raw authenticality of it all.
The raw
They caught
audio.
us. Gotta remember, the mics
boy.
can always be on.
Yeah, oh, boy. So, poor Vic Faust.
Now, I had somebody.
Sure it's his real name.
Somebody was going to be in town, and they're like, hey, I really want to just watch you guys work and, just sit in for a radio show.
I get that all the
and
time.
I was like,
no.
It's not.
Like in here with us
yes.
quietly?
Now you can stand outside the window.
Right.
That's fine.
And everything that we do here. There's nothing off air.
Right.
Especially between us. Like, it's like we're strangers.
We want to keep the talking for when the lights are on.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Okay. I'm going to take a break. If you want to send a text, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch live there. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can listen on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7
WMMS.